Hey everyone, and welcome to our first Let's Play. This is Eldritch, so we'll just get right to it right here. It's kind of a roguelike type of game. Last time I played this was a few months ago when I lived in Lincoln. I used to go to school at UNL. Alright, so let's see what we have in here. I have a bunch of money. See, as you play the game, you get these kind of rune things, and they allow you to use different, I want to say like items, kind of like spell kind of things in the game. Another important feature to note is you see my inventory on the bottom right hand corner of the screen. Is that you can pick things up in the game and use them, and see, like that. It'll be handy later, I assure you. So we're just going to get a couple of bottles here, and we will get into what I think is our first book right here. Now, your books are your different worlds in this game. And I completely forgot the controls for a second there. And you use these worlds to get these runes or something. I don't quite remember. We'll figure it out in a second here. All right, so that's really handy to pick up that compass. It'll help us later on. All right, so Explorer's Journal, page run. Something quite peculiar has happened to me. I feel the need to record this in the event that I should not return. The last thing I recall, I was examining that curious book in the library, and now I have found myself in a dangerous world full of lurking monsters and treacherous traps. If my research is correct, then I am in the lost temple in the ancient god Dagon. A powerful relic is rumored to be kept in the depths of this world. Perhaps it holds the key to my escape. Alright, we're going to do a full playthrough of this game over time. We will also be uploading in the future. We'll be uploading some Amnesia in the future, and I do Amnesia with my friend Redtail F22. So you'll be able to see that fairly soon. Alright, so one of the important aspects of this game is you'll notice that when I'm walking, I'm generating noise. This game has a lot of stealth elements into it, and you're trying to find that exit right there. And the only reason we can see that exit right now is because I picked up the compass at the beginning of this level. Alright, so we're going to pick up our first weapon. So we've got 3 bullets for picking up the gun. Every time we see a gun, we'll get more ammo. And you see this pile of artifacts. Now each time we get one of those, we'll have this blue counter will go up on the top left of the screen, and we will get more artifacts. And your artifacts are going to be used for spells and such, but you'll see that later. Alright, now this is kind of a roguelike kind of a game. I thought someone was there. Alright, so the maps kind of generate randomly, and we're going to go over here to explain some stuff. No, we're not. Alright, so maps generate randomly, so every time you go into a book, it'll be a little different each time. I don't know why that is, other than that it's an awesome part of the game. Alright, so something was behind me there, if you saw. Nope. Okay, that was weird. Alright, so this game's kind of got some horror elements to it, because you're sneaking around, you're trying to get to these exits and get some artifacts, and so you get kind of like an engaging kind of a objective. We're going to try and kill this wizard here. Yep, hit him with a bottle. That's how I roll. Cracking people over the heads with bottles, cracking some skulls. But as we get started here with our new channel, I would like to say, if you have a suggestion for a game, I can play games. Just throw them out there. Okay, so we got this thing called cloak power. It says plus left click to cloak yourself. While you are cloaked, enemies cannot see you. The effect wears off after a short time. Be careful, enemies can still hear you while you are cloaked. It costs 10 artifacts to use cloak. Alright, so I only have 10 artifacts. Now, how do we use this? Okay, right click. Alright, see, I have no idea how to play this. I played it a long time ago. Got kind of far. We're going to start at the beginning here. It kind of You can keep playing it over and over again. I haven't actually beat it though, so I don't know the ending. Can't really spoil too much for you here, except that I won't be hopefully too horrible at it. Alright, let's run. Alright, now we got some dynamite. Now we're cooking with fire. Get it? Fire. Dynamite explodes. I'm so funny. Alright, what's in here? Alright, so now you see this tunnel. If I start getting followed by something, I can hide in here. And that'll be really useful to me later on if I get trapped or something. Alright, so let's pick up this revolver, get some more ammo. See, I'm trying to conserve my ammo because you never know when exactly you're going to need it. Another aspect of this game, which you're going to want to utilize as much as possible, is the doors. Every time you see a door, it's kind of like an opportunity that you have to get more stuff and, you know, kind of progress. I like to explore in this game. I like to kind of like walk around. It's kind of fun for me. So if you want me to explore less or more, you'll have to let me know in the comments. But yeah, we're going to do a full playthrough of this game a couple times. It could be a recurring series because of its, you know, it's easily replayable for me. I like this game. It's just been a while since I've played it, which is, I hope, not too obvious. Alright, rock. Rock is a good weapon. That sounds stupid, but it is. Just trust me on that. We'll use it later, I'm sure. But right now we got some dynamite, and I like dynamite, so we're going to use dynamite. Alright, now, notice I can sprint. You're going to need to use that later on in the game, too. If you play this game, or look to play this game, it's really useful. Alright, now, I can't get up there, I don't think. Let's see if I can. I can't. Okay, so this is one of the reasons why you collect keys in this game. You can open these iron doors and use them to pick up artifacts. Now, alright, so we'll have to come back. Or, I can use my handy-dandy dynamite. But if you use dynamite, it creates a lot of noise, and so there I have a high potential for enemies to come and find me and kill me. But we're going to do it anyways, because why the hell not? Alright, now what did that do? Created a pit down at the bottom. Let's see. Okay, we got it. And we did that for one artifact. Well, I feel silly. Alright. Ooh, there's a knife. Okay, we'll come back for that. Alright, so we're going to finish doing the top portion of this floor first, so you kind of get an idea as to know what's going on. And I'm feeling pretty confident right now. You'll notice these spikes here. I can walk over them, they won't hurt me, but if I sprint over them or jump on them, they'll do some massive damage. Alright, and I picked up a dagger. And your dagger is gonna... Oh, that scared me. There's nobody there. Wow, I feel absolutely ridiculous right now. Alright, so we got our first scare of the game. And basically I wasn't even getting attacked that time, but yeah, this game's got some pretty neat horror elements into it. And I don't think there's any more enemies on this top portion, but we'll take care of that guy in a second here once we finish with this corner of the level. One of the things you're going to want to do in this game is to try and stay calm. Obviously, I'm not doing that very well. Or I would not have, you know, freaked out. Oh, okay. So what's happening right there is you have your lizards. Oh god, there's a lot of them. Okay, so I just wasted almost all my ammo on that. But they were trying to attack another enemy in the game. That's what freaked me out. Is the enemies in this game don't necessarily go for you all the time. Like, certain enemies will go for each other, I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly. So that can turn into kind of a, as you just saw, kind of a confusing thing if you're, you know, captain. Alright. I have no idea where I'm going to go. Alright, we're just going to go down, because I can't hide very easily right now. We're going to try and be as stealthy as possible here. One of the things you're going to want to do in this game as much as you can is just to, you know, be stealthy, stay calm. I'm not going to stay calm because that is just not how I roll. And if you do that, generally, things will turn out okay. Sometimes they don't. And that is when I lose, generally. I'm saying generally a lot, but yeah, this game is really cool. If you haven't played it, I really suggest you to. I think it's about $15 now, last I checked. So yeah. Alright, so one of the cool things in this game is you have these fountains. And I think these fountains heal you for full health. I don't know. Let's get hurt. Let's find out. This is not explored territory. I don't care. Okay, so see, I took 2 damage from spikes. I thought I was only going to take 1. Alright, so if you notice in my health at the top left, I suddenly have 1 more heart. So fountains will heal you in this game, which is really, really good. And I went back up here because it's familiar, so I feel like there's less of a chance of me getting iced. Alright, we're going to close this door. Let's see. Artifact, more ammo. I'm back up to 10 ammo. Alright, baked meat will heal me. And we're off. We're off to more of the captain flipping shit. Alright. So yeah, I play a lot of Dota as well, so let me know if you want me to stream that or put videos up on it. Alright, so you notice that bug right there is seeing me. That was what I'm guessing those wizards were trying so hard to kill earlier. Yeah, definitely. That's definitely what was up. Sturdy statue. Alright, so if I pray at this statue, I will get a different spell, and it will replace the spell at my bottom left. And I don't really like the cloaking, so let's do it. Materialize power. Press L to conjure a mystical barrier. Use these barriers to block enemy paths or access hard to reach places. It's 1 artifact to use Materialize. Okay, so this is my favorite spell in this game. I love it. I look for it actively whenever I play. But basically, if I use my spell, I spawn a block. And I can use those blocks to like get to new places and stuff like that. But I can't get rid of them when I place them. So I gotta be smart about my block placement. Alright, we got him. What's over here? Ooh. Yeah, one thing I'm not a fan of in this game is the constant enemies, not even banter, they just kind of make weird noises all the time. It really throws me off. When I used to play this game, I didn't play it with the sound because I played at one of my old jobs. And because I could have my computer out and play games while I worked, because it was, or study. No, I played games, let's be honest here. I played games while I worked, and so I played this game, but I couldn't have my sound on. Because of, if I had my sound on, I'd disturb other people, and I'd get in trouble. It was just never worth it. Okay, so one of the things I accidentally did just now is I looted that guy. And now, I'm not a fan of looting in this game, unless they're nearby me and right by the exit. Otherwise, for me, it's just not worth it. And I like to do it that way, because when you loot somebody, they'll respawn somewhere in the world after a short period of time. And I'm not a fan of that. Not at all. And the reason why I'm not a fan of that is because they will spawn perhaps in some place where you've already searched. So there's going to be a higher chance of me freaking out again. Alright, so there's nothing in this room or area. I'm going to call them rooms because of the squares in the top right. That's my mini map, if you couldn't tell. Alright, so what we found here is we found a shop. Shops are pretty safe. Alright, so you have these different things you can get in the shop, and everything is useful. Everything has its own little purpose thing. Alright, so stealth boots, what do these do? Silence my footsteps. But see, he wants me to use up to pay 40 artifacts for it. Well, I like my artifacts. Lets you revive yourself after death for an additional cost. I don't know what that additional cost is. I might take it. Increases the damage you do with weapons and makes bullets destroy terrain. That is really, really good. I really like that. I really want that. Lucky Charm, not a fan of. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to kill the shopkeeper. Or we'll just steal this and kill him. No, we'll kill him. We'll kill him. We'll kill him first. Alright, now this guy's pretty creepy. Let's talk to him. The fishman smiles weakly at you. Welcome, stranger. Please buy something. Glub, glub. I have so many good things in my shop. You do, sir, and that is why you will get robbed blind. Right now. You had this coming. Alright, so I killed him and used up almost all of my ammo doing so, but now I can just pick these up. Alright, moss pair of boots with padded soles. Wearing these silences me. So now I have all these other different things. Let's see if I can... Yep, you can see them right here. So you get one set of boots, one gear, and then one amulet. So my amulet replaced my compass, but I really feel that because I like to explore every room in this game, that the compass isn't the best weapon for me. It's just not my thing. We got almost all of our ammo back after killing the shopkeeper. One thing to mention is that this game isn't like Spelunky, in that killing a shopkeeper will, you know, make all the other shopkeepers hate you and actively try to kill you. Instead, in this game, the shopkeepers, you know, they like their competitive business. So they're like, oh, well, you got killed by somebody. Well, that's your fault. Too bad. But in later books, if I remember correctly, their different shopkeepers are of different difficulties to beat. So this game does have a pretty definitive difficulty slow. Alright, now you see the up arrows on my map, and those are areas where you can get up a level, and the down spots are areas where you can go, well, down a level. And by down a level, I mean you'll go higher or lower, depending. Alright, so let's utilize this amulet I got, and we're going to break this, and then we go in. Alright, so that was definitely worth it. We got 6 ammo. We're just going to pick up daggers because we'll make the super dagger. There is no super dagger. I just like to think it does something to pick up more daggers. It doesn't. There's no purpose to it. You just kind of absorb it, which is a little odd, if you ask me. But, you know, whatever. Let's see if we can break into the bank through here. Nope, we're not going to do it. Alright, so what's this? This is a pointless hole in the ground. But unless... There we go. See? See? Destruction amulet, people. Super useful. Alright, now let's pick some of this stuff up. We wasted 3 bullets. We broke even. Almost. We got 1, you know. How am I going to get it up? Let's do that. We got one artifact from that, so that's pretty neat. I'm just in the wrong area. Let's try not to run over that. I'm trying to sprint. Well, it's looking like we're going to go into the bank area regardless, or we'll be near it anyways, which is a good enough reason for me to break in. Now this is why I screwed it up. Why I like that item is because you can bypass a lot of the things in the game and save a lot of keys. So we're just going to save as many keys as we can until I feel like I have a decent amount, which honestly is just kind of a random number. Alright, what's down there? Let's see, I don't remember. Yep, I take fall damage. And I've been here before. I feel so smart right now. Alright, so we're not finding a way down here, which is kind of a bummer, if you ask me. So let's make a way. Alright, we made our little tube. We are also destruction amulet, overpowered. Just telling you now, I can bend the environment to my will. So this is definitely worth getting. I can't do that. I'm just gonna nerd pull like we do in Minecraft. Alright. That's another Let's Play we can do. We can do a Let's Play of Minecraft, but I don't know, like, any mods for that game, so you'll have to tell me some mods to use if we're going to do that. And I'm going to want to install 2 or 3. And if not all of them work, then I'll install my favorites of those ones that are suggested, which I feel is kind of a fair way to go about it. Probably not, but that's the way we're going to do it. Alright, so we're going to go down here to our bottom floor. And see, I don't know where the exit is anymore, so it's really imperative that we fully search this first floor. Alright, now that is actually a bad guy. I know it just looks like a squiggly mark, and in many respects it is, but see, it's creepy. It made scary noises. It made me uncomfortable. It's a bad guy. If only that's how. It's a good thing that's not how most things go about, because then you'd just be like, oh, well, that guy looks a little sketch. It's gonna creep me out. Like, what if you were scared of Santa Claus? Can you imagine? It'd just be terrible. Alright, so we still have more bullets than keys. But bullets are more useful than keys. So we're just gonna keep on going. Alright. Where am I? What's up here? I don't think I've been up here. Yes, I have. Alright, so we gotta just keep going through. Keep on trekking, guys. Keep on trekking. And keep going. I really don't think we're gonna die here. That's a weird room. But I've been wrong before. Every single time I've said that in the game, actually. Been like, oh, I'm not gonna die here. Immediately afterwards, almost without fail, I die. It's like, oh, guess we deserved that. A cool mechanic in this game is when you jump. When you jump, you'll actually pull yourself up and onto ledges, which is handy for many, many reasons. The biggest of which is, you know, you're not going to get attacked. Now we're gonna pounce on this guy like some Assassin's Creed type stuff. See that? Yeah, pro strats. Not at all. That made a lot of noise. It may not have been apparent, but it did. Alright, that's another enemy in this game. There's a fishman. See, like the shop from earlier. And those guys just kind of sprint at you. They move their legs, kind of creepy. Alright, gonna close all these doors here. See, I feel safer already. You know? Close this one. Alright, this is a big room. And whoever was in here last opened up every single door open? Okay. There's a fishman right there. I'm gonna snipe him. That's right. You run into my crosshair. I think there's a guy in there. Huh. Okay. Well, I feel uncomfortable. But that's how this game goes. There's just a general level of discomfort associated. I mean, it's a fun game. I love playing it, but it's just, you know, a little scary. So, one of the things in this game, I mean, it makes noise for us when I open those doors, but I'm not sure if it makes noise for them. Okay, so we're at the bottom of the level. And, so I'm not sure if I can do something that you do in like Rainbow Six, where you open and close the door repeatedly to make a whole bunch of noise to draw a whole bunch of enemies. I'm not really sure if that works like that or not. So, yeah, you should tell me if it does work like that, because I will abuse that. Oh god, that startled me. That's right. You make creepy noises over there. Okay, so here's our exit. Now, we're not going to go in there just yet, because let's see if we can find another book. Now, as you probably know by now, books are the way that you get to like your different worlds. And you have your worlds that take you to your different floors and your levels on each floor. And, yeah, that's pretty much how that one works. And you gotta pass through, it's like 3 floors, I believe, and then you're done with the book, because you get an artifact. I've heard of the potential for good endings and bad endings in this game. I can't verify that, because I have absolutely no idea. I've not beaten this game before, which is kind of the fun of going into a blind-ish Let's Play, because I'm blind to the ending. It's not really that blind. I wouldn't call it blind. Because otherwise this game would have, you know, I would have just jumped down that exit. Let me know too if you guys want me to just rush to the exit or go around and pick stuff up, because that is how I like to do things. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I mean. Alright, so I've gotten kind of careless here because I found the end of the level and I know that I can just run to it. I can just run to it and escape. Alright, there might be a guy up here, so there's a wizard last time. Nope. Free stuff. And artifacts? I know it seems like I'm just getting a bunch of excess of them right now, and I'm not really using my spells, and I'm not really spending any money, because I'm just killing everything. But, you know, that's kind of what I do. Well, not that. There's some use to it. And there's use to doing that in the effect that I'm going to need all these artifacts later on. I'll actually run out if I make it to the level I'm thinking I might make it to. Alright, so we're going to stop our first video right about there. And thank you again for watching our first video and the beginning of our Let's Play of Eldritch. So we'll see you again next time, guys.